won the case against FECAFOOT in France over the lawsuit which was currently going on, noting that FECAFOOT had actually terminated their contract and they were very bitter that this would cause huge damage on them. So they decided to take FECAFOOT to court, and this time around they won the case against FECAFOOT there in Paris. And people are wondering, maybe Cameroon's football is going to be wearing the Coq Sportif's outfit to Qatar, or maybe they have to pay huge damages, noting that the French sports equipment manufacturing company Coq Sportif won the lawsuit against FECAFOOT for unlawful termination of their contract in July 2022. This comes after FECAFOOT already terminated their FECAFOOT already signed a contract with One All Sports to produce sports equipment for the national team ahead of the World Cup in Qatar after the termination of their contract with Coq Sportif. Earlier, Coq Sportif boss Mark Henry called out for FECAFOOT to reconsider its position or have an tete-a-tete with them. This plea fell on deaf ears because FECAFOOT did not consider this plea, and the excerpt of the discussion taken by the Paris Tribunal states reads, "Finally, it must be noted that that's the unilateral termination of the equipment supplier partnership contract on June 17, 2022, 5 months before the opening of the Football World Cup, causes unnecessarily significant harmful financial repercussions for the company internationally, which justifies having developed a marketing plan in collaboration with FECAFOOT and indicates that it will have to honor many others from its distributors very soon. To put an end to the said manifest disorder, it is therefore necessary to order the maintenance of the contractual relationship between the two contracts, partnership contract and license, concluded on January 10, 2022, until the term provided for in the partnership contract in Article 10 as of December 31st, 2023, meaning that Coq Sportif is implying that FECAFOOT needs to use their equipment until the 31st of December 2023, which this contract can be officially gets terminated. Well, we don't know how this is going to work, but FECAFOOT boss, who is Samuel Eto'o, has not said anything regarding this plea, so our fingers are crossed. Of course, in sport we do a passive one where we talk about whatever happens, Cameroon will likely go home with $10.5 million. Yes, it's been said that FECAFOOT has decided that upon the other competition, winning or drawing a group stage will not affect any prize pool paid out by FIFA, and only qualifying for a subsequent spin and a higher bonus. Each of the 35 participating countries will therefore receive $1.5 million as a contribution to the cost of participation, and therefore independent of sports performance, meaning that to sum this will be added $9 million for each selection eliminated in the first round. In other words, each qualified nation will leave Qatar in worst case scenario $10.5 million, and that is a big one. But we are wishing and hoping that our own Cameroon team Lions should not only go home with 10.5 million, but we should come home with everything plus the awards. We are praying for that, and we are hoping, because we know what we are capable of. I know our Lions are good now. We know what they can do. So we are wishing them well, and we are looking forward to the big win, which will be coming all the way from Qatar right then. That article brings us to the end of today's edition of our live newscast, and we say thank you so much for your kind attention. Please follow us on our YouTube channel, which is the CMTV Buzz, for more information. Thank you to Madam Christine Nabila, who was at the technical board. Thank you to Mr. Fozo Oliver, who gave us moral support, and general supervision came in from Bobe Kwanchamba. For presentation, I was Gracious Berinyu. Till we meet again, keep watching CMTV.